First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Rokakwadash. Yahweh is who this world ignorantly calls God. Yahushai is who this world ignorantly calls Jesus. Ba'Shem means in the name, Rokah means spirit, and Kodash means holy. And that's all in the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. In today's video, I want to make a quick hit, going over this major prophecy that soon is going to take place, which is the mark of the beast, okay, the microchip in the hand or in the forehead, okay, and bringing up news about how slowly but surely, okay, we're getting to that point. Let's first start off with Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, "And Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." Right? And spiritually, that's what we're doing right now. Right? We're making that vision plain upon tables. Right? We're telling you exactly what it is. Right? So that when you hear the message, you hear that trumpet being blown, and you take heed, you take warning. Right? So it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Right? So, that vision, right now, it is speaking. Okay, right now, it is coming to pass exactly how John saw it 2,000 years ago in the island of Patmos. Exactly how he saw it, it is taking place today. It says, "Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Right? So, even though it feels like it's taking forever, right, you feel like every single day, day by day, nothing's going on, which if you're looking at the news, a lot of things are going on, right? But if you were to just ignore the news, right, just live your day-to-day life, you'd feel like, damn, nothing's really going on. Even though you might have that feeling, hey, wait, because it surely will take place, right? So at the end of the day, all these prophecies are going to take place, 100%. You just gotta wait. So let's go into this article I have pulled up here. It says, Apple to support brain implant control of its devices. Right, so major tech company Apple supporting BCI, which is a brain chip implants. And you already know where that's going. That's going towards getting everybody trapped, in that digital world. And it's so crazy that there is a series called Black Mirror, and they just came out with their latest season. And in this latest season, there's an episode which is essentially the same thing. Right? This woman had traumatic brain injury, and the only way to pretty much save her was to do some operation where, they replace her mind with like a chip. They put like a digital brain in her. And what ended up happening is that it was a subscription service. So they had to pay like $300 a month, for her to pretty much survive, so that brain, digital brain could work. And what they started to do is that they started to make tiers, right? They started making it so that the basic plan, was now $600. And the basic plan, now doesn't have the same features. And no, you got to get this plus. You got to get the subscription plus and plus and plus. Right? And it got to a point where, they couldn't even afford to survive. And these movies, they'll go to the extreme lengths of showing you things like that. But that's essentially what the elite want to do, is fully enslave everyone in this digital world. Okay? They're going to have everybody out here like Ready Player One, right? If you watch that movie, with VR headsets on, in a digital world, living a digital life, because their physical world is just going to be a complete prison. So it says, Apple is embracing the world of brain-computer interfaces, unveiling a new technology that one day could revolutionize. Wow, look at this, man. You got to pay to read the article. That's crazy. Let's see this one right here. Apple probes next frontier. Subscribe to keep reading fortune. Look at that. You gotta pay, man. These Edomites, they want you to pay for literally everything. That's crazy. Let's see this website. It says on Tuesday, the tech giant announced a partnership with brain-computer interface company Synchron that is developing an implantable device with electrodes that read brain signals. This technology enables Apple to translate these signals into actions like selecting icons on the screens of iPhones, iPads, and Apple Vision Pro, without the need for physical movement or voice commands, according to the press release. Right, so, that's all you essentially need to read right there, is the fact that they want to make it so that you can use your iPhone without even touching it, right, straight from the brain. And you know that, they're always going to try to grow. They're always going to try to make a better thing. The same way there's an Apple, iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're like at 14, 15 now or whatever. And it's the same thing with all this technology, right? First it's going to start with, just tap your iPhone. Then it's going to go into, play video games, with your brain. Then it's going to go to live your life in one of these digital devices. And ultimately, that's complete control over the people, right? The digital dollar, the digital life. So, hey, these visions, these prophecies are coming to pass. The mark of the beast. Let's read that. In Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15, it says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Right? And what is the image of the beast? The image of the beast is the New World Order. Okay? This digital technocracy. Okay? That's their image. That's what they want to fully push, is to control everybody in a digital world. And if you don't bow down to that system, right? If you don't take that chip, ultimately they're gonna try to kill you. They are gonna kill you if they lay hands upon you. So this is gonna get that serious. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Right? And that mark that is in the right hand or in the forehead that everybody's gonna have to take, it's gonna be mandatory, is the chip. So, hey, Apple, putting money into a BCI company called Synchron, trying to already, step to the plate, be one of the first leaders. So, keep your head on a swivel, stay on point, because this shit could kick off literally any moment. Hopefully this is edifying. With that, to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me his truth. Shalom to you, like Shalom.